So ito na guys yung pinakaunang gawin natin kapag tayo ay nag-backlinking ay ang paghanap ng mga website kung saan pwede natin gamitin sa ating backlink activity sa araw na yan. So ito, for example dito, nanghanap tayo ng social network site. Okay. So, marami dito, hindi pa natin na-tap. So let's try Cafen. At i-prepare din natin yung notepad ng mga data na kailangan natin para hindi na tayo maghanap-hanap ng mga data like sa napaka-importante ang mga data ito dahil ito ang ilalagay natin sa website. So ilagay natin sa notepad yung email na gagamitin natin, tsaka yung password, yung business name, address, phone number, business email, no? Yun, mga importanteng bagay yun ng about me, no? Page. Kasi kailangan yan. Tapos, mga images, mag-prepare din tayo. Tapos, mga keywords, no? Kasi may mga site na nangangailangan ng keywords, no? Para madali na lang natin gawin ang trabaho kasi naka-prepare sa notepad. So, ito yung pinaka-basic na ginagawa. So, dito, naglagay natin ng email, no? So, copy-paste na lang tayo, hindi na sa mahirap kasi copy-paste na lang tayo. Tsaka sa paggawa natin ng ganito ng profile, importante na nailagay mo yung email, no? Kaya hanapin mo talaga kung saan hanapin mo talaga siya kung saan nailagay mo yung email, yung phone number at saka yung address. Minsan ang nakalagay doon is address, no? So wala siyang phone number, walang email. So ang gagawin natin, ilagay natin mismo sa about me page kasi usually kasi andun talaga yung about me. So ilagay natin doon yung website kasi ito yung dahilan kung bakit tayo magawa ng profile, para mailagay natin yung email, yung phone number, address at saka website. Minsan dalawa lang ang nakalagay, minsan website lang at saka phone number, minsan address at saka phone number, no? Hindi siya pare-pareho. Kaya yung website talagang hanapin mo talaga, scrutinize mo kung saan yung saan mailagay yung mga data. So dito gagawa na tayo ng profile. So naghanap lang tayo kung ano pang mailagay natin na data. So after creating this profile, ito-confirm natin or i-activate natin na sa email mismo na ginamit natin. Kailangan ma-activate siya para kasi yung iba kasi pag hindi mo na-activate, hindi siya magbigay ng karagdagang mga detalye. Kung iba kasi after ma-activate, saka pa na ibibigay yung sa phone number, sa email, so kailangan i-activate natin yung ginawa natin. So dito palagay na tayo ng description. Okay. Dito guys, website na ito ay limited lang ang data na maaaring ilagay natin. Hindi ka pareha ng iba na maraming data. Dito limited lang, tingin natin limited lang, maliit lang kasi ang hinahanap or kunti lang. So nilagay na natin yung about me. So wala naman tayong malagyan ng website. So ilagay natin sa about yung website. para kahit papaano pag yung user kailangan talaga niyang pumunta sa sa isang locks and doors company, posible na click niya yung website, o kung hindi naman siya clickable, posible na niya i-copy-paste niya yung website na yun para makapunta dito sa MacArthur Locks and Doors. So nag-copy-paste tayo ng website para mailagay natin sa mismong about the page, about me section. Okay, titingnan natin sa profile kung nandiyan na ba siya. Dito parang pwedeng makalagay ng video. At saka pag natapos mo na guys na isang profile, isang action yan, isang link yan na pwede mo na ilagay sa listahan ng mga nagawa mong backlinks. Isang profile, isang action yan, isang link. Okay. Tsaka isave mo rin yung gagawa ka ng sheet na para sa mga bagong na discovery mo ng mga website, kasi babalik-balikan mo yan maybe thrice a week para ma-enhance mo siya ng mabuti at mapaganda pa. Kasi may mga site na pwede kang makalagay ng images, na pwede kang makalagay ng blog, pwede kang mag-add friend. Talaga i-maximize mo yung yung mga site na pwede kang malagay ng Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So ilagay mo talaga lahat kung ano man diyan. Kasi backlink din yan, di ba? So dito, punta natin yung email mismo para ma-activate natin. Kasi kailangan talaga itong activation. Napaka-importante ito para mas lalo pang ma-enhance natin ang bagong profile na ginawa natin para sa MacArthur. So dito guys, yung caffeine ay nakalagay sa promotion. Click natin. Kasi minsan nakalagay sa promotion minsan sa spam nakalagay. So kailangan check natin yung spam din, kasi baka andun yung activation kailangan. So dito guys, pinonfirm na natin, no? Confirm na tayo, na-verify na yung ano natin, bagong account. Your account has been confirmed. So, pwede na tayong mag-start na pagandahin yung ano pang kailangan. So dito, pwede natin tingnan sa edit ng your profile. Pero sabi ko kanina, wala siya masyadong data na hinahanap. So, yung iba madami kasi hinahanap eh. Maglagay ka pa ng mga yung Visa, mga Mastercard, lagay mo, maraming hinahanap yung iba. Tapos yung company hours pa, lagay mo. Dito wala na siyang hinahanap masyado. Kunti lang na data. Ayan guys, kompleto na ang profile natin kasi kunti lang na data ang hinahanap. So ito ngayon, ang example natin ay napakadali lang, no? Kasi walang mga data hinahanap eh. Parang ano lang yata, email lang, no? At saka business name, tapos about me page. Talagang madali lang ito. ka doon sa ano guys, doon sa sheet mo, link building sheet. Kailangan ilagay mo doon yung ano, password na ginamit kasi may sites na ibahin nila ang password so dapat ma-record mo yan yung bagong password o meron man, tapos yung email na naka-record yan sa sheet talaga. So itong profile talaga guys ang unang ginagawa ng pag mayroon kang nakitang bagong website, gagawa ka muna ng profile, tapos mai-report naman to kasi sa itong isang action to ito ay one backlink din itong profile na ito, one backlink. Tapos kung ang site ay image, no, about image, so kung pag bumalik ka, maglagay ka ng bagong image, one action na naman yan, no? Pwede mong i-report. One backlink na naman yan, bagong image. Usually sa image, nilalagay natin yung ginagawa ng artist natin na mga images na may phone number, may company name, may address, no? Tapos nilalagyan natin ng isang sentence na lang doon sa baba, no? Kuha tayo sa website ng one sentence na related sa image na yan. Ilagay natin yung keyword na kailangan para at least kahit image yan may keyword na may makuha ang keyword. Saka yung image na yan, geotag yan, no? Kaya marami ding tulong yan naman na ibibigay. So dito guys, may nakalagay na followers saka following. Malamang sa mga pictures nito ay pwede ka mag-follow at pwede ka rin i-follow. So hindi pa natin nakikita kasi parang may kinukomplete pa tayo mga data. Yung iba kasi hindi nila binibigay lahat ang data paunti-unti. Dito hinahanap natin yung saan yung add friend, baka yung mga add friend mo kasi followers following. Pero ito yung mga video ang nakita natin. Kasi dito para kang pwedeng mag-live kasi nakalagay live on kasi so talagang pwede kang mag-live dito guys. Pero hindi pa natin nakikita yung add friend or followers or follow. So ito na guys, talagang wala na tayong makikita na ibang data. So parang ito na para sa tapin.com, ito yung data talaga kumpi lang. Talagang sinip na natin, nalogad na natin lahat ng pwedeng nalagyan ng data. So parang wala na talaga. So ito na siya. Very simple lang na profile ang nagawa natin. Kasi kunti lang ang hiningi nila, about page lang. Saka nalagay tayo ng image. So dito palagay ko pwede makakalagay ng video dito later siguro. Ayun guys, pag tapos na ito ay consider na one backlink natin, na pwede natin i-report. At saka balikan mo siya after 2 days, twice a week, para masyadong pang i-enhance. Pwede ka mag-follow ka ng 5 bawat balik mo. At may pag-asa ka rin na i-follow nila, no? Madagdagan yung followers, no? Kasi dito guys, ang kailangan engagement, no? Hindi lang one stop lang na naglagay ka ng profile, hindi mo na babalikan mo siya, no? Kasi para mas enhance mo siya at mas mapaganda pa siyang lalo. So pwede kang maglagay ng mga emoticon, mga images, ilagay mo na kailangan nila. Tapos pag may nag-comment sa post mo, i-engage mo rin, mag-comment back ka. Kasi importante yan, no? Pina-count yan, no? Ng Google yung engagement talaga. Kasi ito may followers, may following. So later siguro pwede tayo mag-follow ng mga dito, mga profiles din, no? So ngayon hindi natin magilap yung profiles ng iba, no? So, titingnan pa natin ulit, no? Pagbalik natin kung paano sila ma-follow natin. So ito guys, very simple lang ang profile natin. Username lang, about at saka yung image. Napaka simple talaga. At wala siyang area for website link. So ito guys, isang website na naman na pwede tayo maglagay ng images. Maglagay tayo ng image. Hindi isa ng title ng image ilagay natin. Tapos choose tayo ng template. Kunin natin yung image natin, nakuha natin sa website. So ito yung image guys na nakuha natin. Dito guys, hindi na tayo naglagay ng profile kasi member na tayo dito, nalagin na lang tayo. So hindi na tayo gumawa ng profile. yung tinipe na tips for successful installation doon yung sa baba nakalagay. Kanina pa tayo nagpaikot-ikot ko kasi ang website na tumingin lang siya ng image. Wala na siya ibang image lang. So, usually pag naglagay tayo ng image guys, sa baba maglagay pa tayo ng kunting nilalagyan natin ng kunting isang sentence na related na sa image at nag-iiwan pa tayo ng keyword na ito yung usually ginagawa natin yung ginagawa natin. Pero ito ngayon yun siya wala siyang space po text, image lang talaga. So anyway, just a sample of how image is done, image marketing. Yung nilalagay natin, image lang talaga siya na ginagawa ng artist natin, ginagawa ng mga images natin sa multimedia. At dinagdagdan na lang natin ng konting text, like 1 sentence, 2 sentence, para makalagay tayo ng keyword na kailangan. Ito yung image marketing. Pero ang image nito guys parang hindi siya complete, hindi nakalagay yung dapat dito mayroon siyang pangalan ng company usually na ginagamit natin dati yung mga pangalan ng company, tapos may phone number. Ito title lang ng title lang siya ng article sa blog, so hindi siya complete. Maganda kasi pag may nakalagay din na yung naghapan ni phone number kasi hindi natin alam na baka tumawag yung user or puntahan yung address, diba, yung physical address para bumili ng food product. Kailangan nakalagay talaga yun sana. So ito ngayon guys, pinunta natin yung yung one stop link kasi nandito yung lahat ng mga branch yung nakita natin ngayon ito yung ClickUp report, ang daily ClickUp report. So kung titignan mo dyan, naka-picture talaga yan, tapos ang marketing yan, yung mga links, tapos malawa yung image marketing, yung mga link din yan, araw-araw talaga yan pinupuno natin. At ngayon guys, after 1 month na sa paggawa mo ng backlinks, ang client ay usually humingi ng report kung ano nangyari sa ginawa mong backlinking, nakarank na ba yung mga keywords, at saka anong rank na ba sila, kung nakarank ba, at saka nag-exist ba yung domain authority, no? Kasi very important guys na napalaki mo talaga yung domain authority, no? Kasi usually pag bago ang site, day 0 or 1, ganun. Yung talagang mata-exist mo siya. So dito sa MacArthur from 0, kasi matagal na itong ginawa natin ng SEO. So na siya, domain authority 25. So pagka domain authority 25 na siya, hindi ka na pwedeng mag-backlink sa mga site na below 25 o 24 below. Kailangan 26 pataas ka na mag-backlink. So talaga hanapin mo yung mga site na 26 pataas guys. So dito guys, dito yung natin, mga keywords. So ito na yung tinatawag natin monthly keyword report, no? Progress report ng mga keywords kung nag-rank na ba tayo sa search engine. Halimbawa dito, hinahanap na natin yung keyword, no? Ngayon opening tayo ng Google. So dapat naka tayo Google US na. Google USA tayo. Kasi yung target market ng company is sa US, guys. So ito yung pinakaunang keyword na natin. Tingnan natin yung itong locks and doors, Washington DC. So ito guys, nakalagay dito number 1, no? So yung website talaga ang nag-rank number 1, no? Pag tinype niyo yung keyword na locks and doors, Washington DC, no? So siya talaga ang ranking number 1. So kaya nakalagay dito sa report natin na siya top 1. Tapos may nag-top pa yung iba, no? So dito natin malalaman guys kung yung mga keywords na ginamit mo na-rank mo ba sa search engine, no? Halimbawa dito yung top 3 natin Yelp, no? So yung ginawa natin Yelp at top 3 sa search engine, no? So ayun yung number 2 competitor natin, yun yung top 2. Top 3 Yelp sa atin yan yung MacArthur, lock and door. Ayan. Tapos dito natin okay, nakalagay yung top 3 Yelp. Tapos top 4 is next door, no? So yung next door nakarank din, no? Hindi yung main URL ang nakarank, pero yung kung saan nilagay yung backlink. So ito next door, no? Yung site na next door nakalagay yung tapos medium, yan yung mga ginagawa natin yung medium. At kung nakarank din tayo, so ibig sabihin madaling magparank sa medium siguro kasi nakarank siya sa dami ng mga natin sa medium yung nakarank, no? Yelp, no? So dito natin malalaman guys kung talaga bang naparank mo yung website, no? Using the keywords, no? So dito nakarank. So dito naman may Facebook din, no? Yung ginagawa ni Alisa, Facebook, nakarank yung Facebook. So ito DC area map, no? So marami tayong halos lahat ng top 10, no? Nasa MacArthur sa keyword na ito. DC area map. So tingnan natin yung may na siya. So simple lang siya na ano guys, profile, pero kompleto siya. May image ng company name, tapos may phone number, may link pa siya ng website, tapos meron pa siyang mga social media na nilink natin, yung Facebook, Twitter, no? Saka talagang pag makita ang ganyan na nanap ka ng ibang link ng social accounts, talagang ilagay mo, no? Take the opportunity na mailagay mo talaga yun, no? Kasi backlink din yun, di ba? Additional backlink siya, no? At saka additional views yun sa Facebook at Twitter, no? At iba pang social media na ginagamit natin. Dito yung YouTube natin nakarank din, no? Yung YouTube natin. So ang sa SEO natin guys, minamarket din natin itong mga videos, no? At saka itong mga articles sa blog natin, no? At pinabookmark natin yan sa lahat ng bookmarking sites. Yan din ang ginagawa natin, no? Para ma-rank din siya, no? Although hindi tayo gumawa ng YouTube video, pero minarket natin, no? Pinabookmark natin. So kung mga site na pwede makalagay ng YouTube video, inilagay natin, no? Yung ginagawa natin. Napaka-importante ng keywords guys na ma-rank mo, kasi sa daming competition, di ba? Hundreds of competitors na nakikipag-compete sa iyo, no? So maaaring matagal na sila ang talagang top 1 sa isang keyword, pero may ibang keywords guys na hindi nila na-top, no? So pwede i-top mo yun para ikaw naman ang mag-rank doon, no? Yung mga easy, na medium, madali lang ma-rank na keywords, punin mo din yan, no? Kahit ano yan, 20 visitors yan, 30, 50, dagdag na rin yan guys na visitors, no? So ang daming keywords na pwedeng gawin, na pwedeng gamitin na may traffic talaga. Kasi kung hindi ka top page sa isang keyword na yan, kasi may nagmaya-ari na matagal ng company na competitor, pwede kang mag-top sa ibang keyword, no? At ma-detect ni Google pag talagang minarket na siya, kasi mag-rank siya sa search, eh. So, itong Pinterest sa atin din ito, kasi nakalagay maka-article lang naman. Itong Pinterest sa atin din ito. Pinterest. Ayun, yung Pinterest. So ang minarket namin dito, itong YouTube video, ilagay namin sa Pinterest. Nilagay ko lang siya sa guys, sa jewel board, pero nakuha siya ng search engine, no? Talaga nag-rank siya Pinterest, kasi makikita siya.
This blue underlined text can single-handedly hold you back from the first page of Google. It's called anchor text. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to optimize your anchor text so you can get to the top of Google with the least amount of backlinks. But first, let me tell you a story. The year was 2016, and while everyone was so busy catching Pokemons and talking about how Leonardo DiCaprio finally won the Oscar, I had a backlink service. Here was my marketing process. When someone ordered a backlink, the first thing I do is put their target keyword in a rank tracker. For example, if they wanted to be on top of Google for the term best dog food, I would put that keyword in a tracker so I could come back later and say, hi, before I built the link, you were in position 6, and now you're second. Then I'd offer them a discount to encourage them to keep working with me. Now let me tell you this, the odds of seeing a position jump like that were much higher if I used an anchor text with the target keyword in it. For example, if the client was trying to be on the first page of Google for the term best dog food, an anchor like top dog food is much more likely to move the needle than something like click here. This just shows how much Google cares about the anchor text that you use. That said, you can't just use target anchor text over and over again and expect to get away with it. Google pays close attention to the anchors you use, and if it looks unnatural to them, you will get hit by the Google Penguin algorithm. For example, if you have 100 backlinks and 90 of them have the anchor dog food, that's a red flag to Google and they'll penalize your site for it. In fact, that's exactly what happened to me in 2013. I was just starting to get traction with SEO and my sites were doing really good. But then bam, the Penguin algorithm came out and obliterated my sites. Some of them lost more than 80% traffic overnight. But now I know better. I've spent so many hours testing different anchor strategies to know exactly what Google wants to see. And in this video, I'll show you a strategy that gets the best results without pissing off Google. And the best part, it's not just theory. It's all data backed and tested so you know it works. In case we didn't meet before, my name is Matt Diggity and I'm the founder of The Search Initiative, a data-driven SEO agency that focuses on cutting-edge SEO. This is our most cutting-edge anchor text strategy. And make sure to stick around to the end because the last technique is a game changer. But real quick before we dive in, I'd like to invite you to my free SEO training masterclass. In this 40-minute class, I'll teach you everything that I'm doing today to get sites to the top of Google. Sign up by using the link in the pinned comment. Now let's start by defining the different types of anchor text. The first type is the target anchor, and it's any anchor text that has even one word of your target keyword in it. For example, if you want to be the top Google result for the term best dog food, a target anchor could be buy dog food here, best dog food, or any anchor that contains the word best, dog, or food. Target anchors are the most important type. It's the one that actually improves your ranking but can penalize your site if you overdo it. Anchor text optimization is about building as many target anchor texts as possible without looking unnatural to Google. We do this by sending a blend of the other anchor types, such as the branded anchor. A branded anchor is simply using your business, website, or author name as the anchor text. For example, if I'm building links to my website diggitymarketing.com, then a branded anchor would be Diggity Marketing, Matt Diggity, etc. Branded anchors are the most common, naturally occurring anchor text. As you can see here, 704 domains linked to me with Diggity Marketing. That's 44.6 of all my homepage links. Now it's important to mention that if you have an exact or partial match domain that has a keyword in it, that counts as a target anchor. For example, if your domain is mydogtreats.com and you're trying to be on top of Google for the term best dog food, using your brand name would count as a target anchor. So keep that in mind. Next, we have the URL anchor, which is simply the actual URL. So if I was building links to diggitymarketing.com/affiliate marketing, the URL anchor would be diggitymarketing.com/affiliate marketing or any other variation of the URL. Then we have the topical anchor, which is the broad topic of the receiving page. This might sound confusing, but it's actually really easy. Just think one topic level up. So if your target keyword is best dog food, a topical anchor would be pet diet or pet care. Next, we have miscellaneous anchors, which are words like click here, this website, or check out this page. Lastly, all anchors that don't fit into any of the previous categories are NA anchors. These are usually empty image links, gibberish words, words in other languages, or just plain irrelevant anchors. By the way, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, and that's Otis. Otis is a premium age domain marketplace and my go-to solution for domains that mean business. Their domains can give you a head start for site building and 301 redirects that can give an incredible boost in existing sites' traffic. The Otis team carefully checks each domain for quality through a strict due diligence process to ensure that they meet their highest standards. Therefore, each Otis domain contains high authority backlinks, which are hard to acquire using conventional link building techniques. This saves you time, money, and effort you'd otherwise have to invest in your site if built on a fresh domain. Oh, and Otis recently launched their Sell Your Domain service, so if you have domains that are collecting dust, you have a good chance of selling them for a profit. Sign up for Otis using the link in the description and get $100 free store credit. Now back to the video. Now you know the different types of anchors, let's get into anchor text distribution and how to optimize for it. Anchor text distribution is a blend of anchor text coming into a single page. For example, if a page has 20 links, 10 of them are target anchors, 5 are branded, 3 are topical, and 2 are miscellaneous, then your distribution is 50% target, 25% brand, 15% topical, and 10% miscellaneous. Notice that I said coming into a single page, not the entire website. Google looks at anchor distribution on a page level. It's not a site-wide thing where an under-optimized page would offset an over-optimized one. Each page is on its own. Let's first talk about how not to optimize your anchor text. If you Google how to optimize anchor text, you'll find many articles recommending a cookie-cutter anchor distribution. They'll tell you to do something like 18% exact, 16% phrase, 31% brand, 18 URL, and 17% other anchors. They'll tell you that every single page should have a cookie-cutter breakdown like this. But trust me, this is the worst thing you can do. Every niche is different. You must find a distribution that looks natural for your niche. And you can easily do it by reverse engineering your competition. You see, getting to the top of Google is like playing poker as Superman. You can always use your X-ray vision to see your opponent's hands and adjust your strategy accordingly. In the same way, you can use SEO tools to spy on your competitors' anchor text distributions. After all, Google picked them as the top result for a reason. We can do this using a tool like Ahrefs. Let's say you want to be the first Google result for the keyword best protein powder. The first thing you do is plug in the URL of your top competitor in Site Explorer. In this case, it's Food Network. Next, go to the Anchors tab. This will bring up a list of all anchors pointing to that page. Now, export this list into a spreadsheet. You just need the anchor text and referring domain columns, so delete the rest. Also, add a new column and name it Anchor Type. From there, you can start categorizing your anchor text. Label each anchor with its corresponding type. For example, the first anchor is empty, so you put NA. The next anchor is obviously a URL, so type URL. The third one is 8 best protein powders, so that goes under target, and so on. Go through this and do it for all your anchors. Now you can make a pivot table to count the number of anchors in each category. To make a pivot table, click on Insert, Pivot Table, and Create. In the row section, add anchor type. We don't need the total, so just make sure to uncheck the Show Totals box. In the Value section, add referring domains. Now you have a pivot table showing the number of referring domains for each anchor category. I like to order it from highest to lowest, so my target anchors are on top. So in the row section, order by descending and sort by sum of referring domains. I also like to have a visual representation of the data, so you can make a pie chart by clicking on Insert, then Chart. And ta-da! Now you have a pie chart displaying your competitors' anchor text distribution. The next thing I want you to do is repeat these steps for each of your top 5 competitors, then take the average. This will give you a good idea of what a natural anchor text distribution looks like for your niche. Now, did you know that even if you have a similar anchor text distribution to your competitors, Google can still penalize you? There are other factors that make your anchor text look unnatural. Here are 8 more anchor optimization techniques that'll make sure you never get hit by the penguin algorithm. The first technique is not to use the same target anchor text more than once. The whole point of optimizing your anchor text is to look natural. And even if you had a great anchor text distribution, how likely is it that 110 different people linking to you use the exact same target anchor? Not very likely at all. So mix it up, use different variations, and don't repeat target anchors. This will ensure not only safer, but better results. The next technique that no one is really talking about is leveraging the SEO title. Your SEO title is the title that shows up on the search engine result page, and the data shows that it's a very common anchor. If you're doing on-page optimization correctly, your SEO title should include your target keyword. And if you've already maxed out on your target anchor limit, you can leverage your SEO title to build a few more target anchors without risking over-optimization. The third technique we have is to match the anchor with the link type. There are many sources of links: blog articles, link lists, sidebars, forums, blog comments, and so on. Now, my data shows that certain anchor types occur more often with certain link sources. For example, in blog articles, writers usually use descriptive anchors to let their readers know what they can expect from the linked article, so you end up with target anchors. Link lists, on the other hand, usually have branded or naked URLs as anchor text. Sidebars will have topical or empty anchors. Forum anchors are usually the URL or the SEO title of the page. And finally, blog comments usually have the author's name as the anchor. By matching your anchor with the link source, you'll look more natural to Google and get a better result. The next technique is to break up your keyword phrase. Sometimes you just get stuck and you can't break into the top of Google no matter what you do. For some reason, breaking up your keyword phrase into individual anchors can get you out of that rut. If you're trying to be the top result for plumber Chicago, just send the word plumber or just the word Chicago, and this will help break the plateau. The next technique is to write in proper English. As you know, your goal is to look natural. How natural does this look? I've tried many plumber Chicago, and this one is the best. Not natural at all. Instead, write it as, I've tried many plumbers in Chicago, and this one is the best. You'll still get to the top of Google for the same keyword, but proper English will make your links look much more natural to Google and the readers. The next technique is to diversify your URL anchors. The problem with SEOs is that they think like SEOs. They look at their anchor text distribution and think, okay, I need 5 URL anchors. But what they forget is that there's many different variations of your URL. There's the standard URL, one with a backslash at the end, one without the www, one without the HTTPS, etc. And if you're trying to mimic what would happen in the natural course of the internet, variation is what would happen. The next technique is to add keywords around your non-target anchors. It's a common industry practice that surrounding your non-target anchors with keywords will help Google better understand what your page is about. For example, if your main keyword is best protein powder, you can write something like, to learn more about the best protein powder on the market, click here. Google will understand that your page is about protein powder. I must say this is just an assumption. I haven't tested it out myself, so I have no data to back it up. But I will test it too, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my findings. The next technique is my personal favorite because it allows you to add more relevancy to your anchors without risking over-optimization at all. I'm talking about using synonyms. Google understands that a car, automobile, and vehicle all mean the same thing. So if you maxed out on target anchor text, you can use a synonym and keep building hyper-relevant anchors. And my final tip is to subscribe for more videos just like this one.